serious?
What's up, YouTube? Let me talk to you. So, we got confirmation that we are now getting a Wonder Woman 3. And I personally, I'm not vibing with this. From James Gunn initially taking over the DC studios, his plan, so we thought, his plan was to reboot every single thing, right? Fast forward, we don't have Henry Cavill as Superman, which the fans themselves have showed the most support out of any of the characters or any of the actors that played these roles for Henry Cavill as Superman. This is definitely moving a different direction, the opposite direction of what fans, were interested in. Now, it is James Gunn's studio. He can do whatever the heck he wants, but at some point you should listen to your fans, right? Because we are the ones that are paying money to see these things. Now, I don't know what the deal is with Wonder Woman 3. So it could very well be a offshoot like Matt Reeves' The Batman starring Robert Pattinson. It could very well not be tied to his new version of what he wants to tell with his new three titans, Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman. So it could very well just be something that we are blowing out of proportion, or I might be blowing out of proportion, because I'm not very happy with this decision. Now, let's not forget, Wonder Woman 1984 was absolute trash. From the cast, as far as the villain, from the writing, from the pacing, from this god-awful CGI. Everything about that movie was terrible. But yet, fast forward to a few months later, longer than a few months actually, but fast forward, we now are getting a new Gal Gadot Wonder Woman. Nobody asked for this. None of the fans were hammering home, we want to see Gal Gadot keep this. Nobody cared. Now, I'm not taking anything away from her. She was a great Wonder Woman, but there's better actresses that could have played that role, right? Nothing against Gal Gadot, but Henry Cavill embodied just everything that people see in the Man of Steel. Now, without Henry Cavill, we have David Cornsweet stepping in and taking over the role of Superman. Now, initially, James Gunn said that he wanted to build a new legacy for his new DC studios, and he wanted to cast younger actors to portray these roles 10, 15 years, just to build a longer legacy, a longer string of films, kind of how they should have done, like Marvel did, building these characters up from the ground up, one movie at a time. This is what DC should have done, but yet they tried to skip go and go straight to the Justice League after about 2 movies, and it flopped. It was terrible. It was a bad decision. This one, it's hard to tell, right? I just don't think this was the right call, right? There's so many different things that they could have done with the younger version of these actors. Tell a younger story for a longer period of time with better actresses, with better actors. Either way. Now, us as fans, I don't know about you guys, but I do feel some type of way about this, because everything pointed to James Gunn rebooting everything about the DC universe. And Flashpoint was supposed to be the soft reboot that pushed and propelled everything forward. Now, he did state in an article a while back that there is room for Henry Cavill to reprise his role as Superman in some way, shape, or form. But you're starting off your new legacy a little bit tainted right now. Nothing against Gal Gadot, but the fans didn't really care. The fans cared about Henry Cavill as Superman. And I really think it was an unjust act for what we got from his portrayal of Superman. Nothing against Zack Snyder either, but not the right guy for this film. He was not the right guy. And you guys might disagree with me, but he was not the right guy to do these films. If you look at which I was talking to a buddy of mine, if you look at Justice League, right? You have the Snyderverse version and you have the Whedon version, right? Now, everybody thinks that the Snyderverse version was far, far superior, but is it superior because it's good? It's a better film? Yes, you got some of the cohesion, some of the story put together in a longer format, which, you know, helped audiences wrap their head around some of the things. Yes. But was it a better overall film? I'd say both of them were terrible, right? I think people enjoyed the Snyderverse version better because the Whedon version was just that damn bad. So that was my argument to him. Did you like it better because it was an actual better film? Or you liked it better because the Whedon version was so bad? That's what I always ask people. Which one is it? And I truly think that the Snyderverse version, it was okay, but I really didn't think it was all that good, right? There was some interesting parts that I thought that were done really well, but overall the film was just okay. It was kind of, you know. So yes, I feel like it was better because the Whedon version was so bad. But I don't know how this new Wonder Woman's gonna fall into the DC studios or the DC legacy that James Gunn's trying to put together. So wait and see. Like I said, I'm not too happy about it. It's not my call, obviously, because it's not my studio, but just by looking at how much the fans loved Henry Cavill as Superman and how raw of a deal he got with the tone of the Superman films, the Man of Steel. Now, Man of Steel was pretty underrated in my opinion. I thought it was pretty damn good, but it didn't get the shine that it needed. And then you get the Justice League stuff that Zack Snyder pushed, you know, for, and just Henry Cavill didn't get a fair shake as Superman in my opinion. But we'll see what happens with James Gunn's new Wonder Woman 3. It's gotta be better than 1984 because 1984 was just complete and utter trash. But that's it for the video, guys. My name's Lincoln. This has been an RPG show. Like, comment, sub. Most importantly, hit that notification bell. And I'm out. Peace.